Hi, I'm Jenny Liu. We're going over Yang Style Tai Chi 24 form step by step. In this video, we're learning sequences 11 and 12, single whip and high pad on horse. Make sure to check out the next two videos where we're going to go over the first 12 sequences in back view and in mirror image. If you missed any of the previous steps, please check on this channel under the playlist Tai Chi Yang Style 24 to catch up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell next to it. That way you get notified the next time I come up with a new video. Let's get started. In this video, we are going to be in back view. So as if you're following me in class, we're going to go over number 11, single whip, and number 12, high pad on horse. So before we review single whip again, I noticed in my in-person Tai Chi class, one of the sticking point is that as we turn, we don't feel very balanced. So one of the major reasons for that is because your turn is not wide enough to accommodate your box step stance. Okay, so let me just demonstrate with my side right here. So on the side, and as we sink, as we open, right? So it doesn't matter. We use box stepping in single whip. We used it in when we first started it with parting wild horse's mane, and also in grasp the bird's tail, sparrow's tail. Okay, so like here, you're gonna slowly get ready. So you're gonna sink to your right leg, left foot gets very empty. So if you were just to step out, so you can see if I just do heel to heel, they're on the same line. As I get myself into that bow stance, we're gonna pivot on the back ball of the foot. You can see my stance is very narrow, not enough to accommodate my pelvis for it to be parallel to the front edge wherever I'm facing. Okay, so when we do that, it causes us to be not quite stable, when your footprint is really narrow. So correct way to do it, sink, lower, and you're going to start to pivot. And then as you pick up your left leg, you're going to take a step. So I'm not going to put it directly to my left. I'm going to go slightly to the back. And as this heel goes down, the front heel goes down, my front foot is going to be grounded. Now I'm going to pivot the back ball of the foot. And once I'm here, whether I am doing parting wild horse's mane, ward off left, or later we're going to do our single whip, you are going to feel more stable because your pelvis is facing forward, whichever way you're facing. Okay, so let's put that in practice with our single whip right here. Okay, so I'm going to turn around. Now we're in back view. Last week we finished with cloud hands. So after 3 rounds, we'll do single whip. So let's say we finish 2 full rounds. We're going to do 1 more round just to make it flow. Okay, so you take a big step to the left side with your left foot and cloud hand on the left, and then a smaller step with the right foot. So we finish right here, but in order to go to single whip, you're going to hook out the right hand, so crane's beak. And as we turn, if you miss the front, right, the front view, we're going to do mirror image later in another video. So we're going to start to pivot. So getting your weight to pour your weight to the right leg. Remember your box stepping, so take your left foot slightly behind you. And then now when you're ready, as you pivot, the back ball of your foot, your front hand, remember the palm strike. So it's the heel of your palm and a little bit to the side over here. Okay, that is your single whip. So we'll do one more time, smoother. Okay, so your cloud hands, we're going to do the 3rd round. Hooking out, turn, stepping slightly to the back, pressing the back heel down so you feel more grounded in single whip. That's number 11. Number 12, high pad on horse. You take a small step forward with your back foot, half step, both palms turn to sky, face the sky, and then we're gonna get into empty foot stance, front foot toes touching the floor, and then you're going to push the top hand over the left hand. So left hand comes in closer towards your belly, right hand goes up. So this looks very familiar, hopefully, to you, that you know this is like the reverse railing of the forearms, right? Very similar. So that's it. That's high pad on horse. We're going to slowly close right here. So practice box stepping, especially you find that when you turn, it's really hard for you to stay stable. Of course, when your root is not strong, sometimes you forget, oh, what am I supposed to do with my arms, right? You forget, or you're just trying to keep yourself balanced. So box stepping is very important. And the other thing we were talking about today in class is that memorizing. Memorizing is hard. So if we just memorize with your brain power, right, and trying to memorize with your head, we're kind of missing out with this integration part. So really memorize with your brain, and then also the whole rest of your body is an extension of our brain. So really feel it, really feel the movement, feel the energy flowing, the rooting, the grounding, the sprouting of energy through your body, through your core, and then it manifests through your arms, your fingers. Okay, so I really hope you're enjoying learning like this with us step by step. So please subscribe to the channel, click the bell next to it, and that way you get notified the next time I come out with a new video. And then check out the next 2 videos where we're going to go over the first 12 sequences in back view and mirror image. I'll see you soon.